Okay, so day 2. So today was just a travel day for us, really. I woke up 2:30 because we had to catch a flight at 5 a.m. And yeah, I slept for like 4 fucking hours that night, but it was okay. So I got to the airport, Las Vegas, and everything was like just opening up, and then everything was smooth. We went on the plane. I didn't sit with my dad because I was late to check in. Not like late, but like whatever. So I had to like sit in the last group because it was Southwest, so they have like 3 different group seating. So that was in the last seat group. So I had to like choose like the remainder, like what's left. So I sat between like these 2 old people. They were chilling, I guess. But like the big problem was they both had bad fucking breath. So like every time they breathed or breved, whatever, I could just smell it and it smelled fucking terrible. But like they were nice. Like the guy was basically asleep the whole time, and I was in the middle, which is the worst fucking seat to get, but I had no options. And like the lady, she was cool. She was just like, she offered me gum at some point, but I don't like gum. Unpopular opinion. I don't like gum. So I was like, nah, I'm good, thank you. So that was a 4-hour flight. So I had to find shit to do. Yeah, so I was just sitting there finding shit to do. I got some work done on my laptop, so I brought that with me, and I watched some videos and I slept. So yeah, the plane was easy. So we landed at around, it was a 4-hour flight. So we landed, would have been 9 o'clock, but because we were in Eastern time, it was 12 o'clock. So we got there, we got our shit, and then we went to the rental car service place. And then we got, because my dad's like a gold member at the Hertz rental car service, so I guess we got upgraded. So we got a 5-star car. So we got a fucking Chrysler 300 2018. It's a brand new car too, only has like 750 miles. So it's bougie as fuck. You're like, here. Can I flip this? No, whatever. So yeah, look. Has a fucking analog clock. It's a super fucking nice car. Like, look at that. You can't really see back there, but yeah. This place is fucking nice. Shit, I messed up the fucking... there we go. So yeah, I still have my things too. So yeah, got the car, drove around a little bit. It's a really nice fucking place. Like Virginia, we're in Virginia right now. Well, we landed in, we landed in Baltimore. And then we drove here to Virginia, which is like another 4-hour drive. So, because we're in the East Coast, everything's nice and fucking green. Because in California, it's like some green, just like some like palm trees and shit. And then everything is just desert. But like here, everything is fucking green, which is actually really cool. But yeah, so it's super like rural, the word for it. Super nice and green, we're calling it that. So we went to a place called Bob Evans. Now this is a place back when I used to live in Detroit, where I was born. We used to go there all the fucking time, like that was our place. And I haven't been there in like over 10 years. So I went there, and I get there, and like the only people working were like some young black people. No racist comments coming. I swear to God, I'm not a racist piece of shit all the time. Like young black people, and then like some like old recovering crack addicts. Like that's what it looked like. And like being a guy who works at a taco shop, being a manager at a taco shop, and people who watch this who work at my taco shop, fuck you, I am a manager. Yeah, so like being a taco shop manager and like seeing the way they work drive me fucking insane. Because we got a counter seat, so like it was the counter, and then like right there's the kitchen. They were so fucking disorganized. It was so terrible. Like all they did was argue with the fucking cooks, and like there was this food sitting on the fucking waiting area, and like you know how like some food places they have lights above the thing to keep the food warm. Well, like only one of them worked, the other one didn't. So there was this food sitting there in the fucking cold for like forever, because other people were just like yelling at the cooks or like walking slow or talking to each other. And like the only reason we got our food and we got good service was because we sat at the counter. And it was just like I couldn't fucking process how fucking terrible it was. Everything was good, the food was good and all that, but like it was fucking hard to watch them work. It was terrible. But anyways, so yeah, we got the food and everything. But like I feel like people in Virginia, like the East Coast area, they're not like, I wouldn't say rude. They're not like, I don't know how to word this. Like, they're not polite, but like they're not like polite. They're like in the middle area, which I guess is the East Coast way. Alright, so then we drove down to Richmond. We're in Richmond right now. That's where my uncle lives. That's why we came here, to see my uncle. And then my other uncle came from Tucson, Arizona. He came here, so they have like a little brotherly reunion. So we meet him, my uncle Jim. I'm bad at names. Uncle Jim, we picked him up to go see my Uncle Gary, who's the one who lives in Richmond. Uncle Jim's the one who lives in Tucson. And we had a whole family reunion. And then we went to go get some food at this diner. And diner was like a really old, like shitty looking, but like still good diner, and was packed up the hell. And like, I went to the bathroom there, and like, so it's like an old style diner, I guess. So like they had like a bunch of old pictures right there, like all over the walls and all that. So for some reason, the bathroom, the boys' bathroom, was like covered in like low-key pornography everywhere. Like it was just like a bunch of like, you know how, like, it wasn't like pictures, it was like paintings of like, not like paintings, like drawings of like naked women, but like not completely naked. So it was weird. I don't know why there's pornography in a fucking restaurant, but yeah. So think about my uncles also. Like, one of them's pretty chill, Uncle Gary, he's pretty chill. My Uncle Jim, he's a recovering alcoholic, so he's like pissy as fuck. So like the original plan for me and my dad, or before I tagged along to come to Richmond, my dad was just gonna stay until Tuesday, but then I tagged along, so now we're staying until like 30th, so like next, like a whole week. And like, I guess my uncle didn't know that, so he got like super pissed off at my dad, and because he's a recovering alcoholic, he took it like up a notch. So like, he was trying to like argue with my dad, but he has bad hearing, so it was super fucking loud, so he couldn't argue back and forth. And then they were just arguing like low key, and then my Uncle Gary, because he's like the oldest one there, he just like he tells like both to shut the fuck up, and I'm just over here like trying to like enjoy myself. It was fucking terrible. They were just fucking going back and forth. So yeah, I have fucking pissy ass uncles, and they're all old and angry, so what do you expect? And they're all southern too, so they got that southern accent. You know what I mean? So they're gonna argue with that southern accent. I don't really have one, but I can try anyways. So yeah, we did that. So now we're just at the hotel, another Holiday Inn, checked in. It's currently like 9 o'clock. It actually just got dark, which I kind of fucking like about summer. So yeah, I'm just gonna update you guys daily, hopefully. That's pretty much everything that happened. I didn't get any cool shots of the plane because I got the mail sheet, so I'll probably have some filler shit, I don't know. So yeah, I'm also gonna split these up because there's no way I can do a fucking 8-minute fucking commentary and a 5-minute commentary because that was yesterday. That's what, 13 minutes? Yeah, I'll split them up. It's whatever. So yeah, that's day 2. It's mostly a travel day. Nothing really super eventful. Tomorrow we're gonna plan to go with my uncle. We're gonna like some cemetery or something like that. It's gonna be, I don't know. It'll be chilling. He's pretty chill. But yeah. So that's all. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then. Bye.